Hi everyone and welcome to Whizbit's Random Gaming. Now before we get into today's main video, I'd just like to see if you guys would like to head on over to Facebook and join my Facebook group over at Whizbit's Random Gaming. We're trying to build a community of like-minded people to talk about video games, old and new, and would love to have you guys on board. I will leave a link to the group itself in the video description below. So yeah, check it out and I'll see you there. Let's get on with the video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Whizbit's Random Gaming. Now today we're heading down to Bayswater in London to check out their branch of CEX. Now this branch has always gone under the radar a little bit for me. I always looked at the list of when I'm compiling where I'm going to be going next, and Bayswater you look at and you just think it's not actually in London, but then I realised it is. It's actually not far from Edgware Road, and yeah, I thought today is the day. So I spoke to one of my friends, Raf, the night before I was going down here. I let him know that I was going. Now I had no intention of picking anything up today unless I saw something I really liked the look of. However, Raf knew that there was a PlayStation 1 game that I've been after for some time. He told me that this branch had it, and boy, it's expensive. Now I absolutely love that PlayStation 4 there, the Uncharted one. It really looks nice. Some of the PlayStation 4s that they came out with, the Darth Vader one, the Batman one, and that one as well, the Uncharted one, really nice. And the Days of Play one as well, that royal blue, really striking. Some really great PlayStation 4 editions that came out. Haven't really seen that with the PlayStation 5, have we? Right, so before we head on inside, if you happen to like this kind of content, please take the time to consider subscribing to the channel. And if you see me out and about, I'll buy you one of these Warhammer sets. I don't know, not my thing. Now I got there quite early, so the shop was really empty. But it really did have some really good stock inside. It was really well organized. All the stock was clean as well. It just was a nice CEX to be in. You know, you can get some really grimy ones. This wasn't one of those, thankfully. So I went straight to the cabinets because, as I said, my friend Raf was telling me that there was a game in there that I've been after for some time, and it's just all dependent on whether or not I was going to pull the trigger. I was considering it today, but obviously I'd need to see it in the flesh to make my mind up. It was very much a spontaneous thing as to whether or not I would be buying this today. I'd be using a combination of cash and vouchers as well. It's quite an expensive one, and yeah, we just have to see if they've got it in stock. It says they have on the app, so let's see if we can find it. Now I've been watching a few gameplay videos of the new WWE 2K25 game. It looks really good actually, and it's a game I definitely want to play. I'm not in no hurry to play it. I'm definitely not going to be paying full price for a game like that. It will drop in price. It's inevitable, and at that stage, that's when I'll play it. Now, I've said it before on one of my recent videos, I really love the aesthetic of this red Nintendo Switch. I believe it's the Mario edition. It's really nice and would go in any collection really well, especially if you're collecting red consoles. Red really does seem to be a striking colour for consoles. Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii U there at £12. When did that go down? I paid 20 or 25 for that not too long ago. Now, big old fat PlayStation 2 there, £100. I'm going to have to say that's an overpriced item in CEX. Nicotine edition of the GameCube there, we love that. And why is this pink PS2 control pad more expensive than others? I know the pink PlayStation 2 itself was a little bit more scarce and does command a bit more of a higher price, but wow, £32 for a wired pad. Now, a good selection of GameCube stuff in here today. You don't see that much GameCube stuff out and about, if I'm honest with you. It seems to be getting more scarce day by day. Maximum Carnage there. Looks like it's still got the security stickers on it from Blockbuster. Absolute classic. Nice to see some Evercade stuff in the window as well. I'm a big Evercade fan, and there's a lot of stock problems, if you know, you know, with the new releases. Now, the Acapulco collection, that was one that I was looking at today. I remember, I think it was Super Rare had that on sale a few months back. I didn't take the plunge, and again I had a look at it and I realised why. It's not really a game or a collection of games that I have much interest in. I do love the cover work though. Now, I'm always on the lookout for Switch games. Definitely the console that I collect for the most actively. And yeah, nothing really here today that I was looking for, which is always a shame because I always like going home with a new Switch game. To me, if I go home with a Switch game, it's a good day. That Spells and Secrets there. Definitely a Harry Potter ripoff. As I've said before, if J.K. Rowling ever finds out about that, I'm sure her solicitors, her lawyers, yeah, they'll be on the case. Now, I did say there was nothing that really piqued my interest today, apart from this actually, The World of Horror. It's a game I've been looking to buy for some time, but in all honesty, I've seen it cheaper online, so I'll probably just wait to see if I can pick up a cheaper copy. I've got a funny feeling I'm going to end up missing out on that though, as I reckon it's going to be quite a scarce and possibly rare game down the line. Now, a good selection of PlayStation 4 games. If you're coming here for your mainstream games, stuff that you know that's 9 times out of 10 going to be on the shelf, you won't go far wrong with this branch today. However, I'm at that stage of collecting where I like to find the weird, the wonderful, the lesser known games. And there wasn't really much on display. Not that I saw anyway. Now, I'm still looking for this game, this PlayStation 1 game that I mentioned to you guys earlier. I'm not seeing it anywhere, and I'm half-heartedly hoping it's not in stock because, yeah, I've got a feeling if I do see it, I will be picking it up, and wow, it's a hell of a price. Yeah, just keep searching. Core Keeper there on the PlayStation 5. I've only seen that a couple of times. I don't really know what it's about. Let me know in the comments if it's a good game, whether it's the sort of game that I should be picking up. £20 is not a bad price at all. Split Fiction. This is a game that I know quite a few of my friends are playing at home with their partners, their wives, etc. And yeah, it's causing arguments. Maybe I'll stay away from that one. Now we head over to the confused box. I call it that because you never know what this is. It's an Xbox Series X, Xbox One. I don't know. The marketing on the Xbox has been absolutely terrible for some time now. And you've got to be careful what game you pick up and what system you own. Now, the majority will work on your Xbox One, but yeah, just be a little bit careful when reading what you pick up. I do know a couple of people that have picked up games to play on an Xbox One, and it was Series X only. I mean, yeah, it's written on there, but all the games are bundled together, so it's a little bit confusing. Good luck to all the parents out there that buy for their kids at Christmas on an Xbox. So I'm going for the Wii U full set, and unfortunately, whilst it's a small selection here and quite a decent one, I've got every game here that's on display, so there was nothing for me to pick up on the Wii U. However, I'm always having a look for the weird and the wonderful on the Wii. Now, there's so much shovelware to go through, we all know that, but every now and then you'll find a game that, you know, you think to yourself, I could do with that, or I haven't seen that too often. So I'm just browsing here, hoping that that might happen. Now, I've got Tenchu. Hold on. Here's a game. Soul Calibur Legends. Now, only £4. I've been looking for this game for some time. I'm going to check to see if it's got the manual, but that's definitely on my list today of games that I might pick up. My word, that's more money to add, potentially, to this big PlayStation 1 here. That's if we ever find it. Now, over on the DS, I've mentioned in one or two of my recent videos that I'm considering starting to buy for the DS. Nothing here today, though. So we've got a pretty small selection of PlayStation 2 games over here, but some good ones in here nevertheless. Extreme Legends here at £12. Not a game you see too often when you're out and about, and one that I'd like to know a little bit more about before I potentially pick it up. If you've played Extreme Legends on the PlayStation 2, let me know in the comments below, as I probably will be heading back down to this branch in the near future. Now, similar to the PlayStation 2, the Xbox 360 has got quite a small section. Nothing really here that I wanted today. And again, I'm quite thankful for that, because yeah, if I do find this PlayStation 1 game, I don't really want to be chucking too many games on top of that. But unfortunately, there's no luck so far. I'm looking around the whole shop and I'm not seeing it. It's probably going to get to the stage where I have to ask for this game behind the counter, because so far they're not displaying it, and I understand that it's £160. That might give you a clue. Right, what you just saw there was the 1 or 2 or 3 at max OG Xbox games, and yeah, all nothing to write home about. Similar to the GameCube, the OG Xbox is one that, you know, you don't see a great deal of in shops. Now, this Family Guy game it's held its value for some time. Is it a good game? I've put off buying it because I'm really not that interested by it. But I'm curious as to why the Family Guy games kind of hold their value to some point. Now again, a pretty small section when it comes to the PlayStation 3. And yeah, it's pretty generic. There's not a great deal here that I'm looking for. But I'm really liking this branch, if I'm honest with you. It's really well laid out. The stuff that they've got in the cabinets are really good. Ah, here's a game I wouldn't mind. Remember Me, but look at that reprinted cover. God, I absolutely despise it. Right, so yeah, I did pick up Soul Calibur Legends. I had to. It's in really good condition. It's a game I've been looking to pick up for some time. It goes against the normal Soul Calibur type one-on-one games. This is more of a hack and slash, I believe. And at £4 complete in box, it was an absolute no-brainer. It was coming home with me, and it's one that I'm really looking forward to playing in the near future. So yes, I did have to ask behind the counter for this game. They had it all sealed up nicely and I couldn't resist. I used a combination of vouchers and a little bit of cash to pick this one up. It's a game that I played in my 20s. I absolutely loved it. I played it on a chip PlayStation originally, bought it not long after once that disc got all scratched up, and I don't know what happened to it. I probably swapped it for something that I shouldn't have. However, I picked it up today and at £160, wow, a big purchase. That game, Jackie Chan Stunt Master on the PlayStation 1. Now I can't wait to get home and relive the memories I had of this game. Now this game isn't anything special, it really isn't. But for me, it's a throwback to the games that I absolutely love. Platforming, fighting, and of course, I'm a huge Jackie Chan fan. Who wasn't in the 80s and 90s? So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Did I overpay for it? Quite possibly. But you know what? I've been looking at this game for some time about bringing it back in the collection, and it's not going down. So yeah, today is the day. Anyway guys, thank you for tuning in to today's video. That was Bayswater CEX. Now I was really impressed with it there. Nice staff, really clean shop, a great layout as well. And it's a shop that I'm definitely going to be not ignoring in the future. I'll be definitely getting down there at least once, maybe twice, more times during the course of the year. However, there's still a ton of CEXs that I need to get on the channel. So I'm going to be heading down to them first and foremost. Anyway guys, once again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all on the next video.